I'd like to briefly introduce her to the audience. Ms. Dana Kursh is the Consul General of Israel in Bengaluru with consular jurisdiction of the states of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and the Union Territory of Puducherry. Prior to assuming the role of Consul General of Israel to South India, she was serving as the Deputy Chief of Mission at the Embassy of Israel in India from June 2015 to July 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, please extend a warm welcome to Her Excellency Ms. Dana Kursh, and I'd like to request her to address the gathering. Ma'am.
Good morning, namaste. It's a huge privilege to be here and to be able to address all of you. Just last month, I had the honor of accompanying my Prime Minister Netanyahu, on his historic visit to India. Every step of the way of the 6 days visit was aimed to each and every one of you, to promote each and every one of your businesses, innovation, creativity, everything that you are trying to accomplish professionally and otherwise. There are three main things that I would like to highlight from this visit that really can help your company be even more successful and hopefully build more ties with Israel and with the other representatives from different countries that are sharing the podium with me. The first decision that our two prime ministers had decided was to upgrade the potential of investment in both Israel and India. I don't know how much you know, but many multinational companies are choosing to invest in Israel and basically buying and acquiring Israeli companies. If I look just at the list of the different sponsors of this event, the majority of them are based, and their R&D is based in Israel. For example, I'm sure you all heard about the successful acquisition by Intel of Mobileye, a startup Israeli startup company on the automotive that builds unique sensors to identify how close you are to the next vehicle. So Intel had chosen to buy this Israeli company for $15 billion. So if they chose to invest, I think that we can all think of how can we invest in one another. And our two prime ministers had tried to build the framework that will help us to invest and to promote your own businesses. The second thing is, which I think is the heart of the future, or what we have to have in order to have a better future, and that's innovation. So much as what Mr. Agarwal shared with you of the huge success that exists here in India is because you are such an innovative nation. So our two prime ministers had decided to allocate $40 million, $20 million each, to help companies like yourself connect with Israeli companies and get funding to invest the new cutting-edge technology, whether it's IoT, whether it's cybersecurity, whether it's medical devices or automotive, and so on and so forth. All the things that the 280 members of ISA are focusing on. But it's not just the national level. It's not just India in Delhi and Israel and Jerusalem. It's happening here in Karnataka, here in Bengaluru. Honorable Minister Karge and his ministry had signed an agreement with the State of Israel, with our innovation authority, called KIRD, Karnataka Israel R&D for Industrial Development. Again, finding the way to help Israeli companies and Karnataka companies to find the next cutting-edge technology and to be able to succeed. I think that you may ask yourself, why Israel? Before that, I'm going to be brave enough to ask you to raise your hand to people who had been to Israel or that their company has some business with Israel. If you can raise your hand. Okay, I can go home now. Wonderful. So my pitch is much easier. I think that you can ask the one who raised, which will be on your left and to your right, why Israel? But I think why Israel is why Israel. The better question is why Israel and India together? And for that I have three answers. The first one is we are both startup nations. And we are startup nations because of necessity. And that leads me to the second point that connects us. Necessity is, on occasion, the fact that we have to defend ourselves. For that reason, the DRDO, for example, is in full collaboration with the IDF and other entities in Israel to find technologies that will be able to safeguard us much better. And the third thing is the right ecosystem. And Bengaluru is the manifestation of this amazing ecosystem. You have here Minister Karge, who's pushing from the government as much as he can, building this and enabling this ecosystem. And we have each and every one of you here that are basically practicing and enjoying these ecosystems. And you have cutting-edge academic institutions like IISCS and IMB and so on and so forth. So we have the right ecosystem. And if I'm looking here in Bengaluru, I'm feeling so much at home, because if I'll go either to Jerusalem or to Tel Aviv or to Haifa up north, each of those cities has the same ecosystem as here. So this is why Israel, or why Israel and India. And I will end with requesting you to come and visit Israel, whether it's for seminars, whether it's for conferences, whether it's for business, and whether it's for pleasure. And our consulate, my team and myself, are here to facilitate in any way, shape, or form to be able to bring Israel and India, Israel and Karnataka much closer together. And we will do that with the minister and with each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much indeed, ma'am, for gracing this occasion.